Hello.
Hi there, everybody. God damn, we need to change
We're
that
going to have to change Alexa.
stupid timer.
She goes off at 6:30 every night at the same time we're trying to go live.
Yeah, for something completely and totally unrelated to this.
So welcome to our home. I'm Nikki.
I'm Chili.
And we're the Davises.
Yep.
And tonight we are eating
sushi.
Yep.
Not sushi with the she sheds by the seashore, but we're eating sushi.
That was a definite 2020 moment, I think. Yeah. Me and my faux pas on Facebook that we fixed. Hey, Miss Jill.
Hello, Jill.
So yes, we are going to show you how to.
Somebody is going to show you how.
Okay, I'm going to show you how to make sushi at home. It is actually relatively simple.
Mm-hmm. What am I going to do?
You're going to go get the rice out of the outdoor freezer.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did put that out there, didn't I?
Because the rice has to be cooked and completely cooled, so I did that ahead of time this afternoon.
No.
But I work took a little longer than anticipated, so I had to cool it down really fast, and it went outside. All covered up, safety. No worries there.
No birds got to it.
No, nothing like that. But it needed to cool down quite a bit faster than it was going to inside sitting. So, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
We'll take a look at that in a little bit later.
In due time. That's a big ass bolus of stuff.
Of rice.
Yeah.
That is sushi.
Does anybody want to see that? See what it looks like?
I'll flip it. How's that?
There you go. Hold on here. Let me get you to a good camera. There. Now we can see. Oh, move. Nope. Wrong way. See, look. There you go. They can kind of see that now. Yeah, right there. That's no. Because you got the picture.
Yeah, it's going to get flipped.
Yeah. Did it freeze?
Oh, gosh, no. No,
oh, okay.
It was like steaming hot.
No, it's not, though.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to be working with tonight.
Yep.
And
plain old white rice.
But I'll explain how I did all of that when we get to it.
Good deal.
So let us know you're here and watching. Let us know what you're eating for dinner or drinking for dessert. Or drinks.
Dessert. Shit, that's an appetizer in this house.
Well, yeah.
And a dessert.
And a dessert.
And a main course.
And it just goes all the way through dinner.
It does.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. So, all right. So what am I drinking tonight? What are we drinking tonight?
What are we drinking tonight?
Well,
you tell us.
We're going to drink a martini tonight because, you never know what you're going to have. Sushi is kind of a fancy meal a lot of places. So we're going to make a martini, except this time, a standard martini is 2.5 parts of this and a half part of this. And so the 2.5 parts can be, you can go with gin, which we don't have the bottle of gin upstairs. It went downstairs. So, or vodka. We're going to make use of vodka. Oh, can I have a measuring cup?
Oh, yeah.
Need my measuring cup. And then, because, my little 2-ouncer. Because we're doing sushi, I thought, and neither one of us like vermouth at all anyway.
Yeah, I kind of like vermouth. But...
All right, one of us likes vermouth. One of us doesn't like vermouth. And I thought, vermouth is kind of like a fortified wine anyway. So what goes well with sushi that's a wine-ish type item? And that's sake. So we're going to use some sake tonight along with our vodka. So we're going to make a son of a... Yeah, landed right. We're going to make a sake teeny. So we're going to use
a I keep thinking of Goldie Hawn and Laughing from the 60s, talking it to you.
So for one, you want 2.5 ounces of vodka and a 1/2 ounce.
No, you don't need that. We have the drops
of sake, but we're not making one. We're making 2 to start with. So we want 5 ounces of vodka. And 1 ounce Oh, you're fine. And 1 ounce of sake. And we got this sake at the liquor store, or do we get it at the grocery store?
That actually came from the grocery store.
I thought that one came from the grocery store. Schnucks provided us with our sake tonight, and our pals at West Road Liquors sold us the vodka, I believe. So you just want to shake this up, make it nice and cool. Do I have my glasses or no?
Yeah, you want the twist on the bottom?
No, we're gonna.
Twist on the top?
We'll throw it on top as like a little garnish deal. Look at that.
Well, I didn't exactly do them the right way. But
That's okay. It's
here.
yeah, but I'm already done now.
That's good. I'm moving out of the way.
Okay. I'm gonna go about that much.
Oh, you might as well just make a second one because
Oh, I know.
Chasing the pup cart all over half the town today, when she got out.
You want to garnish?
I'll garnish.
You want
So I did not do this at all.
lift
the right
this up a little bit so they can see it.
we have the drop.
We are dropsying all
I
over.
just used a carrot peeler to get this, but you'd want to
Twist
kind
it
of want to twist because that releases
and express it a little bit.
oils. I can see
Is that orange or is that lemon?
That's lemon.
All right.
You want orange too?
I want orange too. I want both. I want a citrus sake tea.
Kind of squeeze a little bit.
Yeah.
There you
Look
go.
at there. So that's
I'm not gonna
mine.
worry about that.
Well, you show how the proper way of doing it for mine.
Just
And
put
then
them in mine.
Just do whatever you want to do on yours. So, because we know that we're going to have more, what does start off?
Yes, because it's been a day.
It's not that hard of a day today for me. I had a good day.
Well, I didn't say I had a bad day. I just, had to go rescue a dog and
You had to go chase a hound.
a foot and a half of snow, and
It's not a foot and a half.
it feels like about 10 feet when you're tromping around in it in the backyard
And
carrying
drifting.
a wee dog.
Drifting the night away.
Are we gonna drink these before we make that one?
You said to start in again, so
Oh yeah.
yes. So vodka and sake together. Yes, we are doing that. A little martini.
Cheers. Whew. Gotta do it to it.
That's a good one.
Wow. You keep coming up with some good ones. So who do we have so far?
So we've got
Jill.
JP.
Hey JP, watching on YouTube.
Some lady that I've been giving rides to and from work.
Oh yeah, we've had to rescue mom on a few occasions
this week.
And
Jen.
Jen
is here. Yes, ma'am. Vodka and sake together.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're using the sake to replace the vermouth.
Mm-hmm.
Because who the hell wants vermouth anyway?
Well, when I do a dirty martini, I use vermouth because it kind of cuts the.
Well, you could use gin.
You want to make one with me, a sushi, or do you just want me to?
Nope. You make all the sushi you want. I will turn the camera over to you over here.
Well, I'm gonna have to cut out things. Part of this is me working and talking and people listening.
That's okay. They don't mind. I'm guaranteeing it.
I know. Because I didn't get as far today as I wanted to.
Yeah. Well, you were chasing puppy dogs.
I was chasing a puppy dog. And the other puppy dog has been trying to chase the rabbits. I swear.
Exactly. Jen, exactly. It's a good excuse to pick up something new.
Yes. That's really good. I had a swig at this before we started. Because
you always have to sample the goods.
Yeah.
To make sure
we locally, and I think everybody so far watching is localish.
Ish, yeah.
We haven't had more than a couple of different types of sake in the liquor stores.
Yeah.
It's been relatively recently that we've been able to
this
get more
infusion
than
of culture.
Yeah, thankfully, because what
in the
they were
Dale
selling was not the best of the sake world.
Yeah.
That's really good. And for those of you in town, in Carbondale. Westroads has one that is comes in a little pink bottle. I wish I had one.
Yeah.
That's probably the best I've ever had, to be honest with you. And I've had a lot of sake in my life.
She's gone different places to have different foods and different liqueurs.
So yeah, it's actually pretty good.
Yeah, of course it is.
Pick a bottle up. Okay, so let's talk about sushi.
That sake came from Schnucks.
Yeah, well, they have it at the liquor store too. It did come from Schnucks.
I didn't see that one at the liquor store.
I have seen it. I don't think I saw it the other day. So, okay. So, rice. Why don't you shift me to here?
All right.
And I will talk about the different components that we're going to use tonight.
There we go. That's you and your board.
Okay.
Nope. I'm stepping out of the way.
When you go to a Japanese restaurant, we've got a couple here in town that do sushi. You'll have all sorts of cutesy names of sushi rolls and wraps and all that kind of stuff. We're not going there tonight.
We're not naming any of these?
Well, we might name them.
Shitbird
and that's you, actually.
Yeah.
And Pop-Tart.
Pop-Tart. Pop-Tart's Pleasures.
So let me tell you. We're going to use some fake imitation crab.
Your mom says that you have a Albuquerque cousin that's watching.
I do?
Yeah. But not talking.
But not talking, but watching. Awesome. Welcome.
Thornton, we're not making delicious bass sushi. We're making delicious salmon sushi.
The brothers have arrived.
Yeah, I know.
So you'll find imitation crab quite a bit locally. And just in general. I picked up some smoked salmon. Chili Davis wanted the pepper kind, so that's what we're not doing anything raw tonight. Raw salmon I'm okay with from the grocery store, but we don't have a real true fishmonger locally, so I'm a little leery on the raw stuff.
Yeah.
Tuna, maybe. Salmon, maybe, depending on where you get it from. So I picked up smoked salmon, and Chili wanted the pepper, so we'll use that. And this, you could also use shrimp. You could use fried shrimp.
We were going to use shrimp tonight.
Yeah, let's not go there. I didn't get that far in my day.
It didn't get thawed in time.
So you can do this without using raw fish. It's kind of a non-issue. And in fact, in Korea, they don't use raw fish in their version of sushi now.
No. So what do you have in your left hand?
Okay, so in my left hand, I have. Is that the right direction for?
Yeah, everybody can see that. They can read it too.
Well, sometimes I have the phone flipped the wrong way.
You do
so
sometimes.
This is nori, and this is the wrapper on the sushi, and it's very thin. I can get it out of here. Seaweed sheets.
Catfish.
And it is either smoked or roasted, depending on what kind you buy and what brand you buy. And there's a shiny side and there's a not shiny side. Those look both shiny to me from this camera. Well, there's a pattern side. That one looks patterned. Okay, so this pattern side is not shiny. This is, they both look shiny. But you can also see that there's these ridges. Yeah. Okay. Kind of like the Ruffles potato chip. Yeah. So we'll talk about how to do all that as well. So that's one of your main components. I'm going to kind of get this out of the way because I'm also going to open up the rice. I don't want to get that in close to the sink. I'm going to show you guys what sushi rice looks like before you cook it. Pre-cook? Pre-cooked, because it is short grain, and it looks kind of like little pearls, but it's very short grain rice. So if you can't find true sushi rice, and for the most part, grocery stores will sell some version. I actually buy it at the International Food Store because it's Cynthia. It's Cynthia from Texas. Hey. Yeah. So it's short grain, and if you can't buy sushi rice anywhere, can't find it, a short grain white rice will work fine. You have to rinse sushi rice first, because when you rinse it, you'll kind of see that it's. Oops, sorry, I'm dropping things. You'll have a layer of cloudy water, or a bucket or sink of cloudy water after you rinse it. So rinse it once or twice until the water is totally clear. Mm-hmm. And I cook it in the Instant Pot, and there are 4. I started with 4 dry cups of rice, and this is what we ended up with.
The mound of rice.
Just a mound of rice. I do that because I err on the side of needing, not needing all that I have, as opposed to having too little. After you cook it, you have to add rice wine vinegar, which I will also show you.
Yeah.
And I use the end of mine. And I use seasoned rice wine vinegar.
Mm-hmm.
Again, Asian part of your grocery store will have this. For the 4 cups of dried rice, which is approximately 8 cups of cooked, I used half a cup of this with about a third a cup of sugar. I go a little light on the sugar and a teaspoon or so of salt. Heat all that up so the sugar melts, and then you fold that into the rice. You kind of stir it in and combine it with the rice.
Okay.
That's what gives Japanese sushi rice the flavor that it has.
Gotcha.
Okay. So I need to prep because I didn't get there today.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, poo. So everybody gets to see the goods.
So we're just going to talk.
Well, you want me to give it back to the big camera then?
If you want to. Well,
it's fine.
Get out a tray to put stuff in.
Oh, man. Look at there. That's a big old tray.
We can move it back here a little bit.
Ah, we will. Prep.
Prep and talk.
Yeah. So why do we go imitation crab versus real crab?
Well, you don't have to. However,
because the real crabs were too small to catch.
Real crabs are too small to catch.
All right.
And I actually like imitation crab, so that's part of it. Imitation crab is just white fish.
It's white fish.
And there's actually a...
With food dye on the end?
It is. This is dyed, yes.
Well, nobody can see that your finger in there.
Sorry.
Hold on here. Let me get back to the... Are we going to use wasabi? See that right there? That would be the answer to that question.
I don't have pickled ginger, however.
Yeah, no pickled ginger, so we'll just...
And when you cut things, you want strips to go in the sushi, and when I start rolling it, you'll see. We're going to teach you how to roll your own tonight.
Yep. We're not smoking nothing, though. You naughty-minded people.
That was my mother.
I know. I'm telling you exactly what I'm telling you. We're not smoking nothing that we're rolling.
So I'm just going to cut these in 3.
What's up, Chris Mo?
Hey, Mo. And if you have any left, these are actually going to be maybe a little on the thick side, but hey, who cares?
Hey.
I overstuffed Doritos too.
Yeah.
If you have any of this left, it makes really good crab salad too with some celery and mayo.
Sounds good to me.
But that may be enough. Okay. Would you grab a plastic bag so we can save the rest of this up?
Yeah.
Phoebe actually just likes to eat this.
Straight out the container.
Straight out of the container.
No, nothing.
So this particular brand is actually Alaskan pollock.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
Whitefish.
Whitefish.
Huh?
There you go.
So this is just fake catfish too then. There you go. There you go, Thornton.
What?
He said we could use catfish or bass. We're using pollock. So
here's the deal. You can make sushi with whatever you want.
Yeah.
Whatever floats your boat.
Go as redneck as you can. That's what I want to see. I want to see next week. I want to see challenge pictures on Facebook. Anybody's watching, I want to see the most rednecky sushi that you think you can make.
Oh,
because we're going to show you how to make sushi at home. So
There's
it's
your
all on
challenge.
you.
Hashtag
That redneck sushi, and just throw it out there because I'll get a kick out of it. I'll enjoy it. I don't know about her, but I'll enjoy that.
Funny. Okay, here's the deal with this kind of smoked salmon.
Mm-hmm.
It still has the skin on the back.
Oh, does it really?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Oh, it was so good.
Well, I told you, get the peppered one.
So we're
That
going
smells delicious.
to remove that with my knife I got for Valentine's Day.
That's right. There you go, Thornton. You can make it with that. I don't think that I would eat that raw, but you know.
What?
Possum.
Thornton, what are you drinking, honey?
Yeah. Are you in the moonshine already, Thornton?
It's okay if you are.
Yeah, we just need to know because you
Okay.
you haven't been sending us anything.
Right? Okay.
3-day. There you go.
That part, would you go to select this?
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, so this is going to be a little bit trickier because it's going to flake because it's been smoked. If this were raw, it would cut real easy. So when we roll this up, we'll have to be a little bit careful. Or it just flakes, and who cares?
Yeah, who cares? It's going to be inside the middle of the roll. You aren't going to be able to see it. I won't be able to see it, and nobody will know.
So we're just going to cut strips, and this will end up flaking when we put it in, and that will be okay by me. I don't care.
Yep, sounds wonderful.
So there's some of that.
Yeah. We got pieces to munch on.
We do have pieces to munch on.
That's even better. See what happens when you cook with the Davises?
Oh, it's so good.
You get little munchy bits here and there.
You could also just buy smoked salmon that's not like what you would put on bagels, like lox.
Oh man, that's good.
You can buy that too.
Yeah.
This looks good, so we use it. Okay.
Wow.
So
When you buy your supplies, buy with your stomach because it's going there anyway.
right.
Buy something that looks good.
So we're going to use some green onion.
Oh, is that your trash bowl?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sweet.
And I'm
That's
going to use my new knife.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just going to cut these in strips. Now, if you don't like onion, don't use it. This is not necessarily traditional either.
I don't know about, well, Jennifer, 3-day roadkill today would still be good, but just don't do it 3-day roadkill in the summertime.
Gosh, no.
Make sure that it's still preserved.
So we'll maybe
There's enough
use
salt on the
a little bit of
roads, and the temperatures outside are cold enough that it'd still be okay after 3 days.
that. All right. You can put those back on the fridge if you want.
Really?
Yep.
They've been cut.
No, that's okay. This one back in
Do I
there.
need to?
You want carrot or anything? There's carrots in there. Too crunchy?
No.
Okay.
I'm good. It's too vegetable-y.
Too vegetables. Okay.
Yeah, we don't want
So
any
I'm
carrots.
going to use.
Where do you want this at? Anywhere over here?
throw that- Thank you. And wherever. Okay, so the cucumber. And yes, I use my knives to cut the plastic, and I don't really care. I'm actually going to show you guys how to seed these. They are English, and the seeds really are not an issue. But if you had a regular cucumber, like from Southern Illinois, and not an English or seedless cucumber, you'd want to do this because this is going to create too much moisture. I just quarter them and cut down that angle.
Yep.
And then you have this nice flat section that you can get your nice lengths of cucumber.
We didn't want you to miss out on the snow, so we felt we had to share.
We did.
Yeah, she's in San Antonio.
Oh.
She said we sent it down to her, and I said, well, we want you to feel left out.
Yeah, Texas is getting it pretty bad.
Yeah. We love San Antonio. That's a great city.
Yes, we've had good times and not so good times in San Antonio.
We've had
but,
both good and sad.
that we won't talk about tonight.
Nope.
Whatchy?
Don't cut yourself.
I didn't.
All right. I don't know where the Neosporin is, but I know the Band-Aids are awfully damn big right now.
I may not even have Neosporin. I can't tell that story because it's kind of gross.
I understand.
That it involved my finger and a mandolin.
Yeah, it wasn't pretty.
It was not.
No.
And it was a very long time ago, but I still don't have fingerprints on that finger.
I know.
Okay, so there's all.
So you can safe crack with one finger.
I can safe crack, yes. If I ever need to steal anything, it's this finger right there. I have no fingerprints right there. On that note, I'm gonna take another drink.
You need one. I've almost finished mine.
Well, I'm prepping. Whew. Okay. Avocado.
Another thing that I don't eat.
We got plenty of Frito. Oh, Cream cheese. You want to get cream cheese?
Yeah, I gotta get the cream cheese. Where's it at?
I think it's in the long crisper.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
Yep, it is.
Okay. Avocado.
Feels like it's been.
Is that the tall one?
Nope.
Yeah, we want the tall one. You may have to run downstairs. Hold, please.
Oh man.
I'm sorry.
I gotta go downstairs
See it,
again.
yeah.
No, neither.
So sorry. Okay.
Go fetch, Chili. Go fetch. All right.
Avocado, sharp knife. Be very careful. Do this down here if you need to. But you're going to use the heel of the knife and it'll be a little bit easier. Oh, this one's not quite ripe enough, but we're going to use it anyway. Cut around. Don't try to cut through because there's a pit there. Twist. Oh, that's a baby pit. So you've got one good side, one not so good side. Heel of the knife.
Found it.
Okay, twist. Out it comes. That is a teeny tiny pit. Usually they're twice that size.
Philly.
Switch knives. Slice
Oh,
thinly
man,
for this.
Little pit.
Yeah, this knife is so awesome.
Well, you don't have to whisper that.
This knife is so awesome. It matches my big knife too.
Yep.
And they're both Japanese German knives. There you
Yeah,
go.
they're Western Eastern.
They're fusion.
Yeah.
Japanese style German company.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna get a spoon.
Well, you still have that watcher there. She's just looking for you to drop anything.
So if you wanted to dice this for something, then you cut the opposite way. But use the spoon. Go around. Pop it out. We've got all these nice slices already done. I'm going to put this over in for a bowl, and that probably is enough avocado. So give me 5 shakes so I can wrap this one up. When you do keep an avocado, you actually want to keep the pit in, even though I took it out for you. Keep the pit in. I spray oil on top because that's going to help block the air from getting to it. Wrap it in cellophane.
Oh, okay. I'll stay out of your way.
Yeah, I gotta wash it off on my hands. So, sushi, you know where it came from?
Japan?
Japan.
That's where I'd have guessed.
So,
Anybody else have any guesses? Sushi, I think it came from Japan. Anybody else? They're all quiet. They got quiet.
Okay.
All quiet on the Western Front.
So, well, we're going to the Eastern Front. You know how expensive sushi is in the sushi restaurants, right?
Yeah.
And you know how Uncle Turtle and I can eat our weight in it, and it gets really expensive when we go out.
Yeah, I do. I'm well
aware.
Well aware, well versed in that discovery. Well versed in that discovery, my dear.
Sushi started out as street food in
Street
fishing towns.
food.
And it was a way for
The fishmongers to get rid of their leftovers?
well, a little bit, but more along the lines of providing grab and go. Clearly, it didn't call it grab and go, but that's what it was.
Yeah.
Food for quick lunches
Oh, my.
for the people and breakfast and whatnot for the people who worked.
The boats.
We're
the
talking
boats.
centuries ago, yeah.
Yeah, I worked the boats.
Now
It's a delicacy.
it's a delicacy.
And they
in the
charge a
US.
premium.
And we charge out the wazoo for it, and we ruin it with things like cream cheese.
Yeah. And we call it all sorts of fancy, funky names and give it little deliciousness twists and try to Asianize the hell out of anything.
Americanize the Asian,
Yeah.
That's exactly what we've done, to be totally honest.
Well, we've Asianized the American, is what it is.
I don't know what we've done. So, in keeping with the tradition of Americanizing other people's food,
Appropriating, is that what it's called?
something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody will claim it and say that we're doing it.
Somebody will complain
Yeah.
on YouTube that I'm making sushi and I'm not Asian.
Yeah,
I
well.
don't care.
We're making dinner, folks. That's all we're doing, making dinner.
But here's the deal. We learn
From everybody else.
other people.
Yeah.
And learning how to make food from other cultures is one of the best ways to learn about culture.
At least it's a fun way of learning about the culture of other places.
I was raised that way, so I'm sticking to it.
Yeah. Well, let's see here. They can see. Let's move this like this.
Oh.
There. Now you guys can see everything. What's that?
Saran wrap.
Press and seal?
Mm-hmm. Okay. So when you're assembling the sushi, and I'll probably cream cheese all of these just because I like cream cheese in my sushi.
Yeah.
You know, whatever.
I just had that.
Sorry,
in
I
a
know.
Perfect spot, and you moved it.
I'm so sorry.
Quit
Touching things.
Quit touching things that you shouldn't be touching. There.
Uh-huh. You've never said that to me before.
I said specifically things you should not be touching. Those things that I don't ever complain about you touching, you should be touching. We are married. We have been married for a number of years.
Okay.
Yes, that went live out on the web.
Sushi mat.
Yeah.
They are bamboo. They are stitched together.
Did you get yours at a specific store or?
I bought mine at the International Food Store.
Yeah.
I've not seen them there lately, however.
Yeah.
They were like 50 cents at the International Food Store. If you buy these at World Market, they're like $10.
Yeah. You need this?
I need that.
Nori?
I need nori.
Yeah.
But when you lay your mat down, you want to make sure that the lines are this way, away from you.
They're.
Or, you know.
Yeah.
As opposed to this way.
You want them parallel away, or instead of perpendicular? No, you want.
Like you're driving down the lanes of the road.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Lanes of the road.
You're swimming the lanes of the lap pool.
Oh, okay.
Because when you roll, you have to be able to roll this way.
Yeah.
And they're not designed to roll the other way.
Okay.
So it's kind of a clear-cut situation here. Okay, same kind of scenario with the nori. And I need just hang on a second.
All right, got to read the instructions, folks.
Well, no.
We haven't done this 1,000 times.
No. This actually does tell you, gives you American style. Oh, no, we don't know. That's bad. Turkey or tuna.
What?
Cheddar or Swiss cheese, cucumber for No, don't do that. Bad. That's bad. Sushi.
Don't read the recipes on the packaging.
It says veggie, avocado, cucumber, and hummus or tahini. Okay, yeah, maybe not. The avocado and cucumber. But,
hey, Kelly. Kelly says she loved the sushi making class that you took her to.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
I forgot to tell people that. Korean style is actually not even called sushi. It is, I don't remember. But they don't use raw meat. They use cooked meat. So
yeah. So we're kind of going a little Koreanish.
Well, a little bit.
Yeah.
Marinated beef, cooked spinach, carrots, sliced egg, like omelet egg. Is pretty common there too. So okay. I was looking to see what was on that.
Well, let's cook.
So anyway, you want the lines of the sushi to be going the same direction, and you want the shiny side down.
So the side with the pattern you want facing up.
Now I also, and this is not a requirement, I also put some saran wrap down.
Just in case you overload?
Well, a little bit, but here's the deal with the saran, because what you can do is as you're rolling, that saran rolls up around it, and then you can put it in the refrigerator that way.
Oh.
It is not a requirement. Okay, so not shiny side up, shiny side down.
Shiny side down. Lanes of the road. That's an awful lot of rules.
That's no lie. And a big old handful of rice right in the middle.
You're wow.
Get sticky.
Oh.
Chili Davis.
That's what I've said multiple times.
And I'm actually thinking my nori is going the wrong direction. But oh well.
Right there, Bo. Right there. The sake is right there.
Hi, Bo.
It's in the martini, Bo. If you'd have started here with us at the very beginning, you'd have known it's in the martini.
You're going to get a little sticky, and this is roughly a half a cup of rice. Leave some on the edge. I do think I've got my nori wrapped in the wrong direction. You just get on your phone and see which direction you're supposed to put your nori.
My phone's not going to tell us that. My phone's going to tell us, do it the way you want to do it.
Well, but it makes it easier or harder to wrap. I guess we'll find out if it falls apart, then I'm going the wrong direction.
You know, we're starting at stage 1. We're doing multiple of these rolls because that a roll will not feed any one person.
This is true. Okay.
So we can.
Because you get sticky, I'm going to wash my hands.
Oh, yeah.
On each one.
That's why we have a sink right over there, folks.
I'm also going to have another drink.
Well, go for it.
Well,
we have
drunk by the time we get sushi made.
It's only 5 ounces of vodka and an ounce of sake.
You want to leave room to seal. We might seal it with my drink, but you want to seal it with water. If you're using cream cheese, lay a bit down first. Don't cover the whole thing. We're not making a sandwich wrap. So kind of a layer down the middle. And if you had a cute little baker's tool, you could.
Cynthia wants to know, she says she missed the beginning. She didn't see how we made the sticky rice.
Okay. So sticky rice, as I'm building this, I'll talk about that again. So one little layer there. Stick that there. So I use the Instant Pot to make it easier. You don't have to do that. But you're using short grain rice or sushi rice if you can find it. That is stuck to my finger. I doubled up my recipe. I used 4 cups uncooked rice in the Instant Pot, 4 cups of water, cooked that for 12 minutes on high pressure, dumped it into this bowl right out of the Instant Pot. It's going to be very sticky.
Very warm.
And yeah, very warm, so be careful. Mixed up, and I did this in the microwave, but I mixed up a half a cup of rice wine vinegar, about a third a cup of sugar, and you can go less than that if you don't want that much sugar.
We like the sweet stuff, though.
Well, the recipe actually calls for equal parts of vinegar and sugar, but I don't like it quite that sweet because I use cream cheese. So, so half a cup of rice wine vinegar, melt a third a cup of sugar in it, about half a teaspoon to a teaspoon of salt. Mix all of that together, and that's what gives sushi rice its flavor.
Look that way. There's a camera over there.
You gotta tell me what angle my camera's on, dude.
Yeah, over there. Both.
So that's how we made the rice, and then I stuck it outside. Stuck it outside and chill off real fast.
Yeah, we cooled it outside in the natural temperatures of
we're gonna make one for Jeff Davis and
21 degrees Fahrenheit.
Use some crab meat, and it's okay if you
Is the Instant Pot the key to getting sticky rice?
No, you don't have to.
You can use a rice cooker. You can just make the rice however you make the rice. What if you don't have an Instant Pot? Buy one. Buy one. They're really good stuff. You don't have to buy the brand Instant Pot.
Use a stovetop. All you're doing is boiling short grain rice, and then the seasoning is what makes it. Yeah. But it's going to be very sticky after you cook it. It's not going to be fluffy like what you might think.
Yeah.
Okay, are we on here?
We're both. Yeah, we got both.
So yours is just kind of plain.
I don't care. I like plain.
Okay.
Well, I like.
So we're going to start.
Where's my salmon?
I'll put salmon in the next one first.
Oh, okay. All right.
For you.
Sorry.
It just kind of slipped down.
We're not that southern.
Oh, we are sometimes. Okay. We're going to be very careful when we do this. Hush. So I can get through this.
Cynthia says her rice cooker only knows how to make Mexican rice.
We're never going to get through
We're never going to get through this. That's okay. It's fun.
Okay. So you're going to start this up into the rolling process. And you're going to kind of do like you would a burrito.
Cynthia, that's for you.
Use the mat to roll. And then stick your finger in your martini. Get some water because you have to get me some water so I don't have to use my martini.
I like you using your martini, especially on mine.
And then you're going to squeeze.
Here, I'll give you a little water glass here.
Squeeze. And you're going to have.
This will be her water glass, folks.
Thank you. A sushi roll. That's PB's Christmas cup.
That'll be fine.
Sushi roll. So we're going to
That's a good looking sushi roll.
Right? We're going to lay this over here and we will cut it later. And it will be fine just
Yep.
like that. Now, I could have left all of this on it, but we're going to eat them tonight, so I don't care.
Yep.
Okay, so
Next, roll
shiny
number
side down.
2.
I'm going to make a couple with rice on the inside, and then I will show you the secret to flipping the rice on the outside. My ponytail's falling out.
No, it's not.
It feels like it's falling out.
Nah, you're fine.
Okay. Okay. This is actually easier if your fingers are wet.
Get your fingers wet.
You did. So tell me what I should put in this one. Salmon?
Yes, salmon. She asked for requests on what to put in here. Salmon, I think, is what we want.
Cream cheese?
Yes, we want cream cheese.
What else do you want, chili?
Onion.
Okay.
Salmon, cream cheese, and onion.
You don't like a lot, so.
No, but you didn't give my salmon in the last one, so I want salmon in this
I
one.
think you wanted crab and salmon both, but okay.
Yeah.
I try to get the rice to the edge here, but
You don't want all the way to the edge, though.
well, not the top and bottom edge. But the
Oh,
side
okay. The side edges, yeah.
edge. Okay. So
No, we're not doing avocado in mine. No, and no. You folks with the avocado stuff, just shh, in a minute.
chill.
You just wait.
Focus. Thank you, cream cheese.
Cream cheese. You weren't quick enough on the
Cream cheese drop.
draw there, folks. You missed out. You have to wait for the next one.
They can build mine. I don't mind weird stuff in my sushi. I have had all sorts of weirdness in my sushi. On my sushi, in my sushi.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'll put something.
Hey,
I'm sorry, I didn't say that out loud.
your daughter could be watching.
She could be, but she won't be. Maybe in 10 years when she's like, how do I fix something? I'm going to go find out what mom did.
Go look at mom's.
Yeah, go look at mom's blogs and stuff.
Okay, there's that one. And if you get to a point where you're overstuffing,
If you get to the point where you're overstuffing, you just look at Chili and Nikki and you go, we're fine. That, Cynthia, sounds delicious. Cream cheese, pulled pork, and habanero pepper.
that would be.
That actually sounds like that's a Texas sushi roll right there. If I've ever heard of it, that sounds delicious. Pulled pork, with a hot barbecue sauce.
Forgot to.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna squeeze that one. We'll make a few of these and then I'll cut it into one.
Equal part. Oh, so your mom says equal parts rice to water is what makes it sticky.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
That's the short grain.
And the type of rice makes it sticky too.
And sushi rice is going to end up stickier than regular short grain rice. But short grain rice works.
Yeah, short grain rice. So those are mine. So all right,
Mine.
we had requests for avocado. It is your turn to watch.
I'm trying to kind of.
Totally fine, honey. Totally fine.
You're going to have salmon on the outside.
I don't. That doesn't fine. That's fine. So are you going to do yours with the rice on the outside first, or
I can
one
do rice on the outside.
one with this one?
Sure.
Oh.
Now here's I will warn you, I am not very good with the rice on the outside. Or anyway.
Yeah.
I'm much better with rice on the inside. No.
Cynthia said a few more of the sake vodkas and she'll need a spoon and the bowls. Yeah, it's pretty much by the end of this evening it will be
entertaining.
It might be a little entertaining because we're doing.
I actually put the nori down the opposite direction on this one.
I saw that. It did look like you did have that. Yeah, it's going parallel to the road lines and not perpendicular.
Did I say I'm doing outside on this one?
You did.
Okay.
Or,
a little bit more rice.
Anybody want rice on the outside? I think so. That they all said yes.
They all want to see me like fail miserably. I warned them. Okay. Yeah. Here's the deal. You know what you do now?
Nobody said yes, but I want to. You flip it. Look at that.
You flip it and you say a small prayer to whoever you pray to.
Yeah. Buddha. Oh, they are saying yes, 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 yes.
cream cheese.
Kelly says you don't fail. Oh,
Aw,
she's
I
true
love
though.
you.
She's right. She's awesome.
I'm gonna do a little.
So what do we have? We have. Do you have cucumber in that one?
I have cucumber in this one.
Cucumber and some crab meat.
And
some avocado.
Yeah, I probably should have cut my avocado a little bit more than that. So
Oh, you're fine.
Maybe slightly squish that in there. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands, and then everybody's gonna pray all together at once.
All right, here we go. This is a rice on the outside. What?
Really quiet.
What? That's yeah. Well, I'm telling you, they're rooting you on from the cheap seats all the way down to the first row. They're yelling your name. They're chanting it. Wishing you the best.
I think it's going to be perfect. It's not perfect, but it's going to eat okay. But that's how you get rice on the outside. But then you've got to tuck that tail in. So
Oh, wow. That looks good.
Okay, so it's not perfect, but you know what? It's going to taste good.
It's good enough for the Davises.
Pretty much.
Did you guys see that? Let's bring it back one more time for
I'll show you its good side.
show the good side. They can't see that. There you go. Now they can see that.
And then if you wanted to, you could get real fancy and lay avocado over the top of them.
Oh, look at there. Look at there.
Okay.
That actually was really, from over here in the cheap seats. That was really good.
Well, I had to try it at least once. I usually don't even bother because I'm so bad at it. Now what?
I don't know. Let's make one for the kiddo. Let's make one for the kid. I mean, we need to make one at least something. I mean, she can't have the cocktail because
There's like no way to make
there is no way to make a martini into a kiddie cocktail unless you use water on water. I mean that's about it. So
trying to get the rice. I will probably have rice left over, which means I'll have sushi for lunch tomorrow.
Well, that's fine.
Okay. So she likes crab and avocado.
She does. Oh yeah, she loves the cream cheese. One for the kid.
Now, if you had a brick of cream cheese, I always think it's easier to spread. But if you had a brick of cream cheese, you could just cut it like you do the vegetables and lay it in there. So she likes this stuff.
She likes crab. Oh, she loves the crab.
She likes this stuff.
She loves the avocado.
She's not one for the cucumber, though.
No, she'd probably like the salmon, though.
I'll make her one with salmon.
Okay.
I'm going to wash my hands again. This is a process.
That's fine. Yeah, we're only at like 48 minutes, so we got plenty of time. And you know what? If we run over, we'll refund your money.
That we will.
Well, we will refund your entry fee. Man, that looks good.
Squeeze.
I don't even like avocado, but that looks good.
Stick one in yours.
No, you cannot. Look down a little bit. No, down. There we go. Yeah, perfect.
Okay, I'm going to have to start separating these here.
Yeah, because we don't want to confuse that one with mine.
I have to give them a chopstick lesson.
Tutorial. All right. Well, we got time.
Let's do 2 more, and then we'll have enough for dinner.
Oh yeah.
And I'll just leave it all out. We can do more.
We can make more as the need arises. Cynthia says no. Keep it. Keep the change and ship her one with crab and avocado.
Mm-hmm.
Telling you, Cynthia, you watch this all the way through, you will learn how to do this yourself. And we're showing you it's not difficult.
It really isn't. I mean,
it's fun.
It's not going to be perfect your first try out, but
who cares? The only way you get better is by doing it and doing it and doing it. It's what I tell her. It's why I've been able to protect my moves with her over 20 years. You got to keep doing it and doing it and doing it.
You're nuts.
That's how it works.
I want to try the barbecue sauce. That might be tomorrow. So yeah, we actually did many years ago, took a class at SIU on how to do this. And they had all sorts of stuff to use as filling.
Yeah.
And we were able to make.
Was that you, Kel, Steph? Who all went?
Mom, I think, went. Jill, pretty sure Jill was with us.
Yeah.
Jill, were you with us?
Jill, were you with that tour de force?
I'm pretty sure she was.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to stick some salmon and cucumber in this one for me.
Was that a you?
This is a me.
This is a Nikki sushi roll. Jill says she was in the group.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Good deal.
And avocado.
Does SIU do that?
They actually haven't done anything like that in a long time.
Yeah. Well, not even with the pandemic.
No, because
the global pandemic that is occurring currently.
It was a group of chefs that just like to do that kind of stuff,
Ooh.
and they're not there anymore.
Shiznit happens.
It is. It does. Okay.
They forced you, Debbie. I'm sure that was a very strong
no,
pull.
She doesn't like sushi.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, that was a definite.
Oh, wow, that was
because you're going to try this stuff.
Oh, wow, that's
time
hilarious. Yeah, I didn't realize that. Usually, she's not
leading the charge.
Yeah, she's leading the charge. She's like, "Let's go, let's go."
All right, there's that one.
Man, so how many do we have now? Can we? I'm going to ship over to the other view so that people can see how many rolls we have. So there are the rolls that we have. Let's move those back to the other side of the board because the picture. There, just move them to on the board, honey, instead of having. There we go. So we have 4 rolls at 2 and 2 for the adults, and we have 1 for the child.
We're doing 1 more for the kid.
We got 1 more for the kid. All right. So I'm going to go back to the other screen.
And then we've got enough for 2 or 3, probably 3 or 4 more.
Actually. We have more available for other.
We have 9 sheets of nori. However, that works out.
Well, that means we have 3 more sheets then.
Yeah.
And we have plenty of rice. This is what I love about cooking on Thursday nights. See, like you saw how, if you were here early, you saw how invested I was in what I did. And then you noticed that I'm like standing way the hell over there.
I mean, Thursday night.
And just
usually
talking.
Okay, there's like a whole lot of rice on this one.
Yeah, there's 9 sheets per this package.
You usually get 8 or 9 sheets.
Choosing it.
Yeah, throw that away because I don't need any more dogs ingesting.
Yeah, shit that they don't need.
Yeah.
God, that was a.
That's last night. Okay, so.
Yeah.
Double up and put a little
I don't know.
Salmon in hers too.
I don't know if there's 9 in this package in all total, or I just know that there's more. We still have some left over, so we'll do it until we run out, I guess.
All right, so a little bit of. Notice too that I get sloppier as the night goes on.
That's right. Well, we all do, especially if we're drinking martinis. We all get sloppier as the night goes on.
Well, I still have to show them how to use chopsticks and, cut into the sushi. And now, you have to have a really sharp knife to do this. I will say that.
And you do have one of those.
I do.
Because,
have to have
because your hubby loves you very much.
Kind of love that way.
Oh, well, it's no big deal. All right, I'm getting some more ice because I'm out of liquor. I'm out of liquor.
Okay.
So.
There's Phoebe's last one.
All right. She won't know any different.
All right. Now I'm going to really wash my hands.
Okay. Well, I'm going to make another drink. Do you want?
Yep.
You need more?
Yep.
All right. So we're making another double batch.
Who's still watching this crazy episode?
We have Cynthia. We have Miss Jill. We have Debbie. We have Kelly. We have who else? Sound off out there in TV land. If you're watching and enjoying the night as much as we are, because
We're just gonna leave all this
if you're
in.
drinking as heavily as we are, you're enjoying it the night. Because whew, martinis are not your friend
They aren't. They're my friend. I love them.
in the morning.
Oh, I don't have it with martinis.
I hope that I don't either.
Well, you'll know.
I will find out.
All right, I'm going to wash my knife off because it needs to be clean for this process.
Mary Arbiter lamp is here. Oh, and then the Vulcans.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, they're here. We love them.
Uncle Dan.
Uncle Dan is
Tell
watching.
Me, Uncle Dan.
Uncle
Do you
Dan.
think you can eat this?
Yeah. Let us know, Uncle Dan. Can you eat this? I know that you can drink this because this doesn't have cinnamon in it, unlike some of our other beverages of choice.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold on. We're on the main camera here. Nobody's seeing you over there. So wait up a second.
Okay. I'm waiting.
Because I'm drinking. I'm drinking. I'm making another drink.
You do that. I need to put my ponytail back in.
All right.
Because it's driving me nuts. It's not
Okay.
in.
So to rehash the beginning of this episode, almost an hour ago,
We're having fun.
we're having a great time eating and drinking and drinking.
Making sushi.
And well, yeah, we haven't even eaten yet. So
here's the deal. You and I are in the kitchen together.
we're in the kitchen. We're having a good time. We're married happily married, spending time as a couple. I guess you could call this spending time. I mean, it's my apron. So we're shaking up our martinis. I am definitely no Tom Cruise at this, but you get what you pay for, and we're cheap. So I am. I have always said throughout my years in life, do I want soy? Hell yeah, I want soy sauce.
Well, as opposed to like sushi sauce.
No, I want soy sauce. I want both. That little bowl that you have over there has two sides.
Well, I was going to put sushi sauce on top and make it pretty.
Okay. So we're making a martini with vodka and sake. And do you want some? I'm sure.
Please.
All right, I will top you off over here.
Be careful.
I have the strainer.
Actually,
I have the strainer, folks. That's all you got to do is with a strainer. You put a finger on top and it won't spill.
That's my attempt at being chefy.
Your uncle says he's not sold on the sushi yet, but the drinks he's okay with.
Okay, well, that's a good start. Okay.
I understand that.
I'm going to move some things out of the way. They feel a bit rubbery.
So where do we want to go? We want to go show your board.
Mm-hmm.
The board with the view. There's the board with the view. Dan, Uncle Dan, this thing of sushi you would be very okay with.
Sharp knife.
We can make it any way you want, but this is a sharp knife, so pay attention.
What's the part of this knife called?
The metal part.
This is the blade. This is the tip. This is the
I don't know.
heel.
Heel? Oh, okay.
The knife man doesn't know that? Okay.
No, the knife man said this is the sharp shit and this is the not sharp shit.
Start with the heel.
All right, start with the heel.
And you're just going to slice through. You don't want to saw.
No.
You don't want to hack.
Oh, no choppy.
No choppy or sawing.
Yeah.
Okay. So we probably shouldn't have said that, but that's okay.
Hey.
It kind of reminded me of the zoomy on the
zoomy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
The Baby Yoda. Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
heel the knife.
Heel the knife. Start there. Move forward.
And slice through. Okay.
Yeah. Did you slice all the way through?
I did slice all the way through.
All
And
right.
it's
So,
going to take.
so I'm gonna ask, why did you start in the middle and not on the end?
to be able to show them.
Oh, okay. So here we go, folks. We got a couple passes to go.
I broke my own rule, but
That's okay. So don't saw.
Don't saw all the way through it. Now,
Okay.
see, at the end, you've got pieces that aren't going to be totally.
That's okay.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So these you're going to get.
So what do you do with the ends, the very ends where everybody, there's emptiness. They might have saw that. You see that, folks? You just eat it. You as the chef, that's called the chef's gold right there.
Mm-hmm.
The chef gets to keep that.
This one's good, Julie.
Damn right it is. It's my choice.
The onion's good, and I didn't put onion in mine. I should have.
You should have put onion in yours. So what's the appropriate number of slices of sushi per roll? Is it 6? Is it 8?
You're going to get a good 8 decent slices out of this plus the end.
8 decent slices plus the chef's keep. So you whiskey lovers know there's the angel's share and the devil's share. Well, the angel's share of this goes to the chef and sometimes the sous chef, which is me. And you get 8. Oh man, that looks really good. They can't see that plate. You need to put that plate.
I'll move the plate.
All right.
Uh-oh. I did not
Plan correctly for 8 slices. Put it in the shit. The chef can keep a piece. Oh, that looks really good. That is a plate of sushi. Now, I don't know about you, but at any restaurant around here, that's $15.
That's horrible.
That's about $15. I know it didn't cost us anywhere near that to make.
Nope.
And I know it won't cost you out there anywhere near that to make. And you'll have fun doing it. You'll enjoy yourself. And you can make whatever the hell drink you want. If it's beer, pop a top. If it's something else, mix it up. Enjoy yourselves. And that's
okay.
Sushi at home.
Chopsticks.
Chopsticks.
Chopsticks. Also chopsticks, but I'll talk about those in a minute. These are just plain old wooden chopsticks. That's all you need. You don't need anything fancy. I have fancy. I'll talk about those in a minute.
But I'll tell you what my type of chopsticks are.
On that camera.
When you're as redneck as I am, this is your chopsticks.
I'm going to put this on top of your
pork.
Okay.
Well,
Switch me. Well, because they need the up close and personal, I think. This is going to work. Okay. Hand. 3 finger. Just get that out of the way.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like you're writing with, like you're using an ink pen. You're going to rest here. Hold tight with your thumb. The rest of your hand and primarily your index finger is going to be what moves. Okay. But you're holding tight like this. Get the fork out of the way. I'm trying to be serious here.
All right.
Like you're writing, but this is going to be a flexible finger. These are going to hold tight. This is what this finger controls.
Yeah.
Your thumb is on both.
Oh.
Okay.
Your thumb is the pivot point.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So you're holding the top one between your thumb and forefinger. That's the only one that moves. It's kind of funny. Look it. Okay, that's the only one that moves. This one, no movie.
No movie? Okay.
I need another drink.
You do.
Okay. So what that means, I'm going to go back over to here now so you can see. So switch me back. Okay.
I'm going to switch you back. You're back.
Top one moves. My parents did not teach me this.
No.
My mom can tell you that story, but somebody else in the family, actually it was a family friend who taught me this. And lo and behold, by the time I was, how old was I when I went to Taiwan? 20?
No, you were
20, 30.
You were 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were 30 by the time you went. Yeah.
Like that. You cannot get forks, by the way, in China, Taiwan. That doesn't exist. I mean, you could ask, but you wouldn't get one. So I was fortunate. But you're going to pick up. Again, this one doesn't move. This one's the only one that moves. So anchor with the bottom.
You can get a survival fork.
And don't do this.
Don't stab it with the.
And incidentally, don't ever leave your chopsticks up like this in a bowl of rice or a bowl of anything.
They can't. You're way too far in this small screen.
Don't put your chopsticks up like this in a bowl of rice or.
Is that bad juju?
It's very bad. It's insulting, actually.
Oh my!
So don't do that.
No.
And I see people do that all the time because they just
stick it. Lay them sideways.
Lay them.
Get your combat fork and lay it sideways, folks.
Okay. So these, funny story, in Taiwan, they actually won't use the wooden chopsticks that you get, and these actually are better quality than the kind you get in the restaurants, but
yeah.
They won't use them because they're not sanitary. So they actually have these, it's like a little pen that you put in your shirt pocket.
You're too far away.
I know.
Yeah.
See, I could.
Just like a microphone, you could stick that there, or a thermometer or anything else.
And so they carry these little chopsticks around.
They carry them around, and oh my goodness, look at that shit.
They are metal. So when you wash them, you just wash this metal part that unscrews. You don't wash this part here. I didn't do a very good job washing these last time.
Nobody can see that right now.
And so you have your own chopsticks. Now notice too, there's a significant difference in size. And they say size doesn't matter, but if you have bigger hands, you're gonna want bigger chopsticks. These are made for women.
What, the ones the fancy ones?
Yeah. So
I think I would do better with those.
Well, you might.
The shorter they are, the easier they are to control. Yeah. I'm sure.
If you had like really big hands, you wouldn't want.
Well,
shorties.
I have got some decent sized fingers.
So there you go, chopstick lesson.
So not only did you learn how to make a sake teeny tonight,
still thinking of Goldie Hawn and sake to you.
You learned how to make sushi tonight, and for the low price of just watching us have fun, an enjoyable evening, and getting a little inebriated, you learned how to use the wonderful tools of chopsticks. And you wouldn't have to use the fork. But you know what? I'm using the fork. So
it
is what it is.
In all seriousness.
Siri is what's happening on your phone, not mine. I'm not.
You cannot easily find forks when you're in Asia. Short of being outside of westernized hotels, you'll find a fork. That's about the extent of it. So
pack them.
Yeah, you'd have to check them because you can't carry them on the airplane. They're weapons because they're pointy.
They're not weapons.
When
but
we
you
can
gotta
travel again.
check them. But yeah.
So, yep, there it is. Those are all my stories for the night.
Are we done?
We're done.
Are we good? Is it time to eat?
It's time to eat, and maybe make a couple.
Oh
for another couple
my!
of
Oh, we got nori left too.
Incidentally, wasabi. If you buy wasabi, is in the horseradish family, and it really is just kind of horseradish.
Just with a green color.
But you can buy wasabi in a tube, or you can buy wasabi powder that you mix with water. It's quite a bit hotter. The wasabi in the tube's not quite so hot.
I like the heat.
My husband and my child can eat it. Not an issue.
Straight off the spoon.
I cannot handle it. It is too hot for my taste buds.
Straight off the spoon, no big deal.
And I don't have pickled ginger. I do keep.
So what is ginger for? I've heard that it is a palate cleanser. Can you?
It is a palate cleanser, but if you're gobbling down sushi, you might not care about cleansing your palate.
I don't care.
But it is a palate cleanser, and it's not for everybody. Pickled ginger, and what we get here is pink because it's been dyed pink.
Oh.
True pickled ginger is not. It's the ginger, kind of the white creamy color.
Oh.
I also keep this. I buy this at our local international food store.
Yeah.
So this is quite a bit thicker than regular soy sauce.
Yeah, it's not like soy sauce. It's a little,
same basic flavor.
It's
a little bit different.
Thick. But, it's because it's sushi sauce.
Sushi sauce?
Sushi sauce.
on that note, thanks for joining us tonight.
Yeah.
I hope you'll learn something.
Hey, and you know what? If you didn't learn
I
a
know you
damn
had
thing,
fun.
we hope you had
Comments.
fun. If you didn't, that's on your dime, not ours.
Next week.
Because we had a good time.
Okay, so I've already told my Uncle Dan this. Sorry, Aunt Deb.
Uh-oh.
I got you first. So I haven't even told you. You're learning this too. Uncle Dan knows this before anybody else.
Might be scared about this one. Yeah.
So on AB's show the other night on YouTube,
that guy that gets a little inebriated,
that also gets inebriated on
his show.
He was using a 1950s, mid-century Danish modern.
Oh shit! Did I spend more money?
You spent more money.
Oh, God damn it!
Enameled steel, not cast iron, but like carbon steel.
Yeah.
Set of cookware, and I had to find it. Then I found it. Actually, found lots of it. It is.
Oh my!
Well, I saved you money.
Oh, I'm sure.
So it is.
It's always on sale, Chili. It's always on sale.
Dansk, and the original was in the 1950s. I'll tell you all of this again next week.
Oh, when we get it.
It arrives next Wednesday.
Son of a bitch.
I only bought one piece, though. I just bought one piece.
Oh, yeah.
And the one piece I found was the style that was made before 1959. I'm so excited.
You're so lucky you got good sponsors.
It's a 13-inch paella pan.
Oh, my.
And I did not spend near what I could have spent on one because it's banged up a little bit.
Well,
it's well loved.
Oh, if we're making paella,
much cheaper.
If we're making paella, then it's all good.
And it's teal. It's 1950s teal.
Teal.
And I can't wait to get it.
It's not red.
No, I bought teal because it was easier to find.
Shit.
That, and I could trust that it was the 1950s. The red. That's a history lesson.
Oh yeah, I don't want either.
So yeah, I'm so excited that I have one piece coming.
Oh, Christ.
You spent more money. I have a good sponsor.
You do have a great sponsor. I'm telling you.
Me and eBay.
Oh.
So I hope, fingers crossed, that it gets here on Wednesday.
Next week we're doing paella.
So next week we're going to do paella.
Yes.
Which is a Spanish rice dish.
Yes. Spanish rice is super, but it's a lot of meat, and that's
so Cynthia,
me right here.
Your Instant Pot rice cooker might be able to handle the Spanish rice. But we're going to do it all stovetop. I'll show you the traditional way of cooking it.
Yes.
And it's so good. So good.
You know what the best way to have paella, though? I'll swear to this today, is on an open fire.
Oh, outside. Hands down.
Outside when it's not 20 degrees
or cold.
Or 90 degrees even. We don't want the extremes. We want that 6-degree weather. You do it outside, wood fire. Wood, real wood, not fake pellet horse shit or green egg horse shit. Real wood.
Open fire.
And Bertha.
Well, I've got a paella pan downstairs.
Well, there's Bertha right there.
Yeah, but I have a real paella pan.
Massive. Like 20 plus inch.
So you get paella twice this spring. We'll do that
fine.
In the spring.
That's the way you do it.
Do it a little bit different.
The delicious with a little sausage.
We'll save our shrimp for paella.
For next week?
Yeah.
That's fine.
That I forgot to thaw for tonight.
That's fine. Yeah.
So there's your little sneak peek in my excitement at a new pan.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
That's great.
I love
it's going to be so amazing.
Okay. Are we done? Can we eat now?
I'm hungry as hell. So you guys,
safe, guys,
hopefully you guys have eaten. If not,
go eat. Find something.
Or go drink or do something. Enjoy yourselves.
Watch TV.
Yeah. Go. Yeah. No, don't watch TV. Go eat. Go drink. Be merry.
I love you.
I love you too.
We love you guys. We'll see you next week.
Have fun.
I'm going to have another drink.